Here's a bench on Tyringham Cobble. Not much of a view. It's just still a little gooey out. But I remember seeing this trail stand here. And it's an honor system type thing. And they got all kinds of stuff in the fridge. Pringles, they have water. They have chips, so yeah, it's kind of nice. And it's an honor system thing, so people just leave their money in here and do their thing. Now we'll go and buy some cows out here. They're not paying any attention to me. They're just eating. Just a view around here. Lots of fields and meadows, been on both sides. Little walkway here, put in by the trail maintainers in Massachusetts to get us across. Birds chirping, frogs doing that thing. So I just finished up a pretty good climb up to Bald Mountain, I think it was. It was okay. Last night stayed at the Shaker campsite, which actually was pretty good. I guess it's a 19th, near the site of a 19th century Shaker village up here in Western Mass. And it was pretty good. They had a couple tent platforms. They had a bear box. There was a privy. And places for tents to set up. And there were a bunch of people there. There were one section hiker and the rest 2, 4, 6, 8 or 9 through hikers. A couple of which I had met. They were flip-flopping a little while ago, right when they were getting here, close to the 300th mile. But the forecast is pretty good. The sun's out. Dark sky said, the weather app said high of 79 and maybe partly cloudy throughout the day. So that's probably optimum weather to walk in. I got kind of a nice gentle patch now, which I'm happy for. This is a sign that talks about the camping, about 1.6, and that's the Upper Goose Pond camping site, and that's the only place in this designated natural boundary. I don't think it's more than, you know, a handful of miles, but anyway, no stealth camping aside from if you camp at the overnight cabin and then you get out of the other end of the designated boundary. This is Hiley Brook, a babbling brook here in the Berkshire. It's like a pretty good water source. Good comments about it as well. The water looks pretty clear. Coming this way, I've been walking along the edge of this big body of water. This is Upper Goose Pond. I might get another better shot of it as I move along here. This is the stone chimney, and there's a marker here about a club. Near the site and the shores of Upper Goose Pond stood the Mohe-Canuck Club, and they donated a chunk of land here, and they put this, hey, how you doing? Doing good. Put this marker down here on 24 July 1982. I'm just stepping across the Mass Turnpike right now, which I think is also I-90, Appalachian Trail, Beckett, mile 14.7. Berkshire Lakeside Lodge. The water here with boating and all that. It's supposed to be kind of pricey for the overnight stay, but there's gut hook comments that say free water. Yeah, this is Finnerty Pond. I think the trail follows this for about a quarter mile or so before it turns. Hey, how you doing? How are you? Good.
Trail name, PTL.
All right.
And my name is Ken Good. I'm from Connecticut. If you want to check me out, I have a YouTube channel. It's Be Still on the Trail.
All right.
So I've been following you on the trail. So
awesome.
That's been pretty awesome.
Yeah. And What are you doing out here?
I'm actually doing some shakedowns.
All right.
I'm hoping to hike the trail next year. So
Very good.
I'm doing some section hiking, trying out different gear.
All right.
It's been really helpful.
And how old are you?
58.
Great, great. Well, it's a good time.
I
You're going to
hope.
be younger than I am when I tried this.
Hope you make it all the way.
All right. Thank you very much. Great
Thanks.
seeing you.
Good to see
now
you.
I'm out in this big pine forest area here. Yesterday was a good day. Did about 17.7, I think. And went from the Shaker campsite to the October Mountain Shelter. I got to finish up Massachusetts and then get into Vermont, or Vermud as many call it. Talks about the cookie lady, and she's mentioned in AWOL and on the gut hook and all that. She's been helping us on the AT for more years than I know, over 10. Yesterday, which 21 July, so this is a few days back, she slipped while buying supplies for us. Then it says trail karma. Though she may not be at home or have cookies at this time, walk to her house, 128 steps east on the road. Pick blueberries, $2 a pound. Plug in the scale in the garage next to the red buckets. Buy soda ice cream. Don't mention this sign, please. I'm gonna visit her, even if she doesn't have the cookies. But I believe this is the cookie lady's house, so I'm just gonna roll the camera as I walk through here and see what's happening. She got injured, as the sign said, so I know she's got some water. So I can maybe get rid of this yellow water that I have here. I just came up to the cookie lady, and here she is. She's a legend out here on the trail. And I'm sorry you got banged up there. I see you wearing something on your...
What did you do the same? Did you break something?
Yeah, I broke a bone, metacarpal fracture, and hiked for 4 more days into Great Barrington and went to the hospital and got splintered. But I was off trail for about 13 days, and I got the proper cast put on.
So you got a regular cast on
Yep,
there?
I sure do, and hopefully I can get it off in about a month. If I see anything I need to climb, I need to figure out how to do it with 2 feet and 1 hand.
Yeah,
But
that's
we'll see.
what I have to do for shifting.
Yeah.
You know, I have an automatic, but you know, it's my right hand. I can drive.
Yeah.
I mean, the doctor says I shouldn't, but I can.
Right.
You just do it slowly.
Yeah. Well, it's great to see you, Cookie Lady, and I'm sure you've been on videos before, but I'm going to post this on YouTube if it's okay.
And you're from where?
Originally from South Shore, Massachusetts, but I've been living in Northern Virginia for about 15 years.
Where in Virginia?
Stafford, near the Quantico Marine Base, about 40 miles south of D.C.
Oh, okay. These are your cookies.
Oh, thank you very much. Look at that. The cookie lady brought out some cookies, and I thank you very much for that. And thanks for all you do for the hikers. I know you're a real sweetheart out here.
Are you going on to Dalton or what?
I'm going to, go on to Dalton. I'm going to be in Dalton for the night.
It's pretty easy to Dalton.
Yeah, I didn't think she was there, but I just stopped, just came from the cookie lady's house. And I just stopped to sign her logbook and check off the state that I was from for her, and she opened the garage door and came out and had 3 cookies for me. She allows hikers to camp in her property, which is quite nice. Glad I had an opportunity to meet her. She's one of these legends out here, and it's great to see that even though she broke her clavicle, she's still getting up and about and all that. So once again, thank you, Cookie Lady, for all the support for the hikers that are out walking the AT. I'm on top of Warner Hill, which is, I think, 2,050 feet high. Nice view. A little obstructed, but beautiful day. Here's a couple of hikers that I spent the night with last night at the October Mountain Shelter.
Hello, everyone. My name's Chris Butler, and this is my daughter.
Sermon.
Well, your real name's Alex.
Yeah.
I'm Dixie, and
That's not Alex.
Oh, Alexa. And I'm Dixie, and her trail name is Sermon with a K. We're from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm retired military.
Thanks for your service.
Thank you. I guess we're considered lashers. We're doing a 241-mile section hike.
Very cool.
Our goal is to be complete by the time she goes into her senior year.
All right.
We've been doing it since we were 8, or she was 8.
Very nice. How old are you now, Sermit? Did I say it right this time? Because I screwed it up the other time.
With a K.
I'm 11.
All right.
And I'm 48.
Yeah.
I'm like 60 out here.
Yeah, and she's already done lots of backpacking, and she has a long trail patch on her backpack.
Did it when she was 8 years old.
8 years old. Very cool.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
All right.
And if you like art, hashtag Dixie Artistry.
Dixie
Facebook.
Artistry. Okay.
Thank you.
That's on Facebook or
Facebook
Instagram?
and Instagram.
Oh, both. Okay. Great. Well, thanks, and I expect I'll see you along the trail here.
You will.
All right. All the
Trail.
best. Thank you. Where I'm going, Dalton, Mass. is 2.5. The bottom entry there, October Mountain Shelter, is where I came from. 8.8. Listening to a podcast on Backpacker Radio, and they were talking about the woman who got off trail this a number of years back and perished, and her body wasn't found for a couple of years. A sad story. She'd almost completed the trail, but the whole idea was situational awareness and knowing where you're at, and the gut hook phenomenon that takes people off of knowing where they're at, aside from, I'm at this mile marker, blah, blah, blah. So it was apropos. But anyway, now I am going downhill. So I've been passing several southbounders, which is good to see. I can't get into the Shamrock Village Inn. It's got 8 rooms, and it's supposed to be a pretty good place, but they're full. So probably going to go to the Econo Lodge, who has plenty of rooms available. I gave them a call from up top of Walker Mountain, and that's near a Walmart, and they have a laundry and all that. So Greylock is right there. That's the highest point in all of Massachusetts, 3,491 feet. And then continue on up the trail, and then we'll cross into Vermont. Right up there. Mr. Pelletier from the ATC of the Appalachian Mountain Club. He helped out Mrs. Huntington and her first graders work on the map. So good on you, kids. Very well done. And thanks for helping out the hikers. All right. Thank you very much, sir. I like that local forecast. Thank you very much. One of the locals yelling at me about the good weather through Monday, which is good news because it's Thursday. And as you can see, it's well blazed in a nice little town. I couldn't get into the Shamrock Village Inn that I told you about. There's the American flag flying, always nice to see. I'm going to head out to the Econo Lodge, which I think technically is in Pittsfield, but there's a bus here that I should be able to take if I can't grovel a ride. Bumped into a sort of a legend out here, Mr. Verratti. He opens up his house. He's got a great display out front that I'll catch on video and all that. Yeah. And really takes care of hikers, lets us water up. Sometimes I think camp out back if you ask permission.
Yeah, let people tent to the back.
Yeah, very nice.
My neighbor's cat.
There's a neighbor's cat, Mr. Calico there, just coming in, give me a leg rub, but that's okay.
Yeah, he loves to hang out with hikers.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all you do to support us hikers.
Sure.
Really appreciate it.
Sure.
And I'm going to put this out on YouTube to give you even more of a plug. How's that?
Happy trail.
Okay, thanks. Okay, he's got a nice sign here. There's the cat once again. And this is a pretty cool display out here. He's got a bunch of hiking poles and a AT stamp down there. May peace prevail on earth, which is very nice. It's got American flags and a bunch of hiker poles. Here's a couple of local establishments that are on Depot Street. I was going to pop into Dewey's Public House, but it doesn't open until 5 o'clock. But here's a couple of spots that are marked in Gut Hook. Juice and Java Coffee House, Angelina's Sub House. And down there, might be a little difficult to see, Shamrock Village. That's the inn that's got 8 rooms, and I can't get one of them tonight, so I think I'm gonna head out to Pittsfield. But it's only a couple miles and it's a bus ride. But first thing I'm gonna do is go into the sub shop. Angelina's sub shop there, and I chose I haven't had any milk in a while, so I'm having some milk, and I'm having this steak bomb sandwich, which is pretty good. Not sure I'm gonna get it all down, but I'm gonna give it a shot.